Good evening. Good evening. How you doing? I don't have tea today. Not that I can't have it, I just haven't made any, which may or may not be a mistake. But that's because I was mid-beer. I didn't want to... It would be... I think it would be weird to, like, drink a beer and then immediately drink some tea. But... if my throat starts to hurt by the time I take a break, then I'll make some tea. But yeah. One problem I have at the moment is I don't remember what areas I've cleared, quote unquote, in terms of talking to everybody. I think I did IBC Harbor. I don't think I've done all of Central Square, but I've done most of Central Square. I think I just haven't done the restaurant. And then I've like talked to random people outside in West Street. And I think I've done outside East Street. I think that's everyone I've talked to. I think I've done outside administrative. I think maybe I've done all of administrative. You know what? I'm just gonna nod and then say I did. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, what are the actual quests? It was, oh yeah, the camera thing. When we find a nice spot, it should take at least 5. Okay. I mean, these spots could be anywhere. So yeah. Oh yeah, then Bellegarde, which was to the west. I was gonna say to the left, which is accurate, but not good for a map. Let's clear East Street and downtown. I can check out the shops and stuff while I'm there. I don't remember what day it was when I last drank, but it's been longer than I intended. So I hope everyone had a good week. My week's been relatively rough, but I'm in a good mood right now, so that's why I'm straight. That's why I'm straight. I was considering not, but I was like, no, I'll feel bad, like I wasted my night if I don't. Hey there, sweeties. Ario's got a request from HQ over in Le Mans, so his return to Crossbow's a little delayed. Guess he wasn't able to make it for the anniversary festival's first day after all. I've got half a mind to file a complaint with HQ for this. Business trips are supposed to be suspended during the festival. We need all hands on deck here to get through the mountain of work the festival brings in. Gosh, I'm steamed now. Of all the times for HQ to try and monopolize Aerios, they're gonna get one heck of a sternly worded complaint. I'm steamed now. I throw an accent on that and I sound like Stewie Griffin. Tried talking about it to Estelle too. Some working members are busy than ever this time of year. I mean, Estelle is like a grandmaster angler, right? I assume that's canon. At least in like Liberal. Just heard something odd is all. Don't worry about it though, just focus on your work. Okay. Oh yeah, they're not here. They're in the Harbor District. Ooh, that's a lot of Mira. That's one successful restaurant right there. It's actually really successful. Unless it works the way Yen does, where 40,000 is more like $400. In that case, that's pretty fucking terrible. At least by modern money standards, it is. Man, this old lady never moves. Just always right here. And now we toast. She does live in this apartment. I thought so. That's why Geithner? Like Keithner? That could be Geithner. Either way, that's one hell of a name. This has got to be Rishia's apartment, right? Gotta be. There's like some purple. There's purple in here, and therefore it's Rishia. Because her color scheme is like black and purple. Yo, tourist, give me money. Okay. I'm gonna prank you. Give ourselves one hell of a haul today. Got some new stuff, do they? Ooh. There are ×5 as well. I wonder if it's cheaper. It's probably not cheaper to like buy 2 seals and trade it into attack 2. Probably only cheaper if I just happen to have it. 5 HP ones for 1 HP 2. I could make a Heaven's Eye. Don't think I need to though. Now I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna go look right now. No, it's the same. Like for the direct upgrades. For like seals into attack 2 though. Oh, it's also the same. Okay. I do have enough for one more slot. depending on who it is. Should probably give it to Ellie. Oh, I can just make these. I don't even need to trade for them. I didn't notice. Ooh. I mean, I can't afford any of them. Why'd I have to upgrade a slot? Closed. They're not closed to me. Oh. Let's say we go check out the anniversary festival with everyone. What about you guys? Want to come with? I bet it'd be pretty fun. Sorry, we can't. We're on duty right now. Actually, I'm pretty sure you invited us knowing that full well, didn't you? Uh-huh. Caught red-handed. You guys are too by the book. These are like the most adorable and like familial, like, I guess gangsters. That's what they're supposed to be, but they're just called delinquents, which I think is a really good description of their level of malevolence. He's really gung-ho about us. Oh, I'm too short for these ones. Oh, and these ones have on-hits on them. Ooh. Okay, that's absolutely worth it. But again, I want to wait till I could do all four, so... Yesterday was one hell of a party. Think we should head up another place today. Oh, hell yeah, I'm in. Now we're going balls to the walls again. I've got a bad feeling about this. Agreed. Can't they go one day without causing an uproar? There's never any people in here. Oh, there's monsters again, though. Are these new? No. 2.6 XP. They gave me 10. I mean, Sepith is okay. Now I'm wondering if there's like a super monster at the end. Shame. Why is Randy at the back? I gotta change that. The fuck? Yeah? Huh. Yeah, that works. Although, I should have these two kind of equal, I think. Do it like that. I don't want Teal to be there because her range is a little too low. So, maybe I'll have her a little more central. Okay. well. East Street done, downtown district done. Let's go to the restaurant. Maybe I did go through this. I did go through this. I think I did. I don't remember these two. I think just the citizens were saying the same thing. I did do this. I remember talking to him now. Okay. Is he face down? Oh, it's Wendy's dad. That's pretty exhausted. Just got home from my trip. I'm gonna sleep for a while, Pansy. Who sleeps face down? If you sleep, this is, I've never been someone who could sleep on their stomach. I don't understand people that can, because you have to have like your head like cranked to the side, so you're not just like. Like, I don't get it. Although I used to have a way of lying down on my side that was like pretty far forward, where I'm practically on my belly, but not quite. And I don't know why I would do that by default, because I never actually fell asleep laying like that. I would always end up having to move because it would eventually be like too uncomfortable to sleep. I have a bad relationship with sleeps. It's not a vacation yet. Hi, Auntie Lady. Thank you for dinner. Lloyd's gone and imposed himself upon the Noyes household again, has he? What's the big deal, bud? Where's our invitation? I wanted to see Cecile too, man. That's rich coming from you. Weren't you out partying with our coworkers? Have some shame, Randy. I always forget to go back here. Hey, Lloyd. We've been working like dogs because of the festival. I'd say we're selling 3 times more than we do on any average day of the year. I was worried that Mayor McDowell getting hurt would affect business, but I guess you just can't kill the love for bread. True, people love bread. I mean, I love bread. I actually love it more that I don't eat it as much. So that when I do have bread, it's like kind of special. Of course, that also means I don't tolerate like mediocre bread. Like Wonder Bread. It's anything but. Neither Wonder or bread. It's just crap. It's the most low-tier bread I can think of. Always treats me like a little kid. Aren't you a little kid? You're the size of a little kid. Well, hello. Have you four been making your way around the festivities? Yeah, you could say that. That's good to hear. The brave heroes who stopped Mayor McDowell's assassination on patrol. I'm sure the citizenry will feel safe and secure. Well, when you say it like that, it is a little embarrassing. I have to agree, that's higher praise than we deserve, Mr. Grimwood. Really? But isn't it the truth? I don't see any reason to be so humble, Lloyd. Anyway, so are you planning to go and enjoy the anniversary festival? I'd like to, but unfortunately I have far too much on my plate for the time being. As you know, many enterprises operate out of Crossbell, and they won't rest because of a festival. I still want to find some time to take a look around if possible. It is the anniversary festival after all. True. True dat. I'm just gonna say I went through the mansion. No shortage of photos. It makes me think that I should run down the highway as opposed to taking the bus to Belgard, because there might be some like photo opportunities. I don't know if it's gonna show up on like the mini map as like a green arrow. Are these different? No. It won't take long because I'm not gonna fight everything along the way. What level are we? 22? I mean, with the gear upgrade, I might be able to do that one chest. I want to say it's this one. That's level 25. It was on this road, at least, I'm pretty sure. Really? I'm not sure these are worth my time. If I could like blow them up for free Sepith along the way, that would be worth my time. Otherwise, I don't think so. Well, that was a whole fat load of nothing. And I'm not supposed to take any pictures of the border. So I'm not going to take any here. Forgot there'd be more people at these gates. What in the world is this? Huh, was this here the other day? Take a little peek, shall we? Randy, is something wrong? This thing is one of the CGF's armored cars. Why is it here? On top of that, they went so far as to conceal it with this tarp. Conceal is a bit much. It's barely hiding the thing at all. In fact, this half-assed attempt to hide the thing only makes it more conspicuous. Oh yeah, didn't we get a support request from someone at Belgard Gate? Maybe this armored car has something to do with it. I believe that the request was to search for a lost item. As for the client, it was a warrant officer Muriel. Muriel? She was the blonde soldier we met before, right? Yep, that's right. She may be busy with work, but we should try asking her about the request. Perhaps you could casually bring up the armored car if you're so interested in it. Good idea. Alright, let's pay her a visit. Why does this tourist have a name? Most of the tourists are just tourists, but that was Tourist Nat. Oh, that's gotta be Muriel. Oh, come on. I couldn't have just up and disappeared. Find it soon. Yo, Muriel, how's my favorite CGF soldier doing? Nice to see you again, Warrant Officer. Randy, and the rest of the Special Support section, what are you four doing here? Oh, right, it's about that support request I submitted, isn't it? Been in such a rush, I nearly forgot about it. Oh, that's alright. I'm sure you must have been swamped with your work. Classic Muriel. She puts on a serious face. She's really not all there. Excuse me? Someone like you has no right to say that to me. Let's try to settle down, shall we? I know it's sudden, but would you mind explaining the request to us? The CGF wouldn't be coming to us for help unless it really needed it, so I've been curious to learn the details. Yes, that's correct. Forgive me for losing focus for a moment there. So, we've been searching the premises here at Belgar Gate for a certain crucial item that's gone missing. Normally finding it would be our top priority, but as you can see, we're running short on manpower during the anniversary festival. That's why we decided to ask for some assistance in the matter. I think I understand the situation. So what exactly are we looking for? It's the key to the armored car that the Guardian Force has just deployed. It's one of the newer models. A new model? I'd only heard rumors about it, so I take it that it has finally been deployed. I fail to understand how you could have lost something so valuable. Let me guess, the commander? Suppose that wasn't a hard guess. It wasn't? How so? Well, it started yesterday. The commander threw an exclusive party during Crossbell's 70th anniversary. Over the course of the night, the commander drank much more alcohol than he should have. And then he had one of the soldiers drive our new armored car to his party. He must have been trying to win over the higher-ups by showing off his new shiny ride. How very tasteless. Once the commander returned and had the car parked inside the gate, he snatched the key from the driver. Later, it just vanished from his possession somehow. Now that we can't move the car, we had no choice but to put a tarp over it in a last-ditch effort to conceal it. I was wondering what that was doing outside. Was that really your best move? The tarp almost makes it even more conspicuous. Well, if they left the car as is, it would probably raise a lot of questions why they don't wish to answer. For example, why exactly is the CGF's new heavy-duty armored car actively deployed inside of the border gate? If the Imperial Army took it as a threat, I'm not sure we'd be able to reason with them. You can't be serious. At the very least, we'd like to avoid any provocation at all costs. Is this new model really all that? The armored cars we were using before were pretty top of the line in terms of defense and mobility, if I remember right. Trust me, it is. The new model is an upgraded, more combat-oriented version of our old cars. It's equipped with Vulcan cannons, miniature missile pods, and has seen an entire overhaul when it comes to its base firepower. If you inspected the CGF's entire arsenal, it would easily come out on top, no doubt about it. Gotcha, I agree with you then. Leaving that out in the open sounds a bit too dicey. So, where exactly is that oh so wonderful commander right now anyway? This is still his office, ain't it? It is. He's just away at the moment. He headed out this morning and left us to sort out this mess. He said he couldn't possibly call off all the soirees he was hosting for the festival and flake out on Crossbell's top elites? I think not. Sounds like him, alright. The more I hear about this commander, the less I am eager to meet him. Anyway, we really want to move the armored car out of the public eye ASAP. Will you help us find the key? We'd be happy to help, Warrant Officer. Really? Thank you very much. Now would you mind helping us retrace the commander's steps? Did he mention anything that might give us any leads? Let me think. If you'd like to hear what I was able to get out of him this morning, I would be more than happy to share. That should suffice. When the commander returned, he had the armored car parked right inside of the gate, and he took the key from the soldier driving. And then, I imagine, he was craving a light snack to wash down all that alcohol. So he stopped by the mess hall and had one of the cooks make him some food. Afterwards, he waltzed up to the roof and sung his heart out for quite a while. I've done that while drunk. I have. Oh, that... Maybe twice. Once, maybe twice. You only get the urge when you're really drunk. At least for me. Once he finally tired himself out, he realized he had no idea where the key had gone. He sounds like a proper drunk. I think it was a miracle that he made it up to the rooftop at all, given his condition. Just another day in the life of that deadbeat. From what we just heard, we know for a fact that the key was lost while he was gallivanting around the gate. And if that's the case, we shouldn't have to worry about searching anywhere other than Belgard Gate. I agree, Ellie. Alright then, we should perform a sweep of the general area first. Who knows, we might find some clues or, with luck, the key. Ward Officer Muriel, would you like to accompany us on our search? I'm afraid not. I feel like I would just get in the way if I came along. I'll still be doing what I can to find it, though. Starting with tearing apart the commander's office. Don't worry about a thing. Even in the most desperate of situations, you can always count on old Randy to help you out in a pinch. Geez, I really am counting on you, Randy. So I hope you can live up to that big talk. We should go ahead and commence our search for the key. Let's start by checking the armored car itself. I am going to continue exploring first, though. And we're done. This tourist has a name too. How come some tourists have names? Are they supposed to be people I've run into before in Crossbell? Or I mean, in other games. This is Crossbell! I'm still wondering about this camera thing. Like, do I use... I don't use the camera. I don't, like, go somewhere and use the camera. So it has to be, like, an area I interact with. I didn't see a single place in the city. Or anywhere on the road coming here. So, according to Muriel, the commander parked the car here, and it hasn't been moved since. I say we should search the area for the key, but I assume the CGF would have found it if it was actually here. That's a good point. It would be a waste of time to search the area again. Besides, since the car has those bulky Vulcan cannons on top, we can't exactly remove the tarp to take a closer look. Damn, I kind of wanted to see this baby in all its glory. Randy, have you ridden in an armored car like this before? This model should be a modified edition of the conventional armored car, so it should feel largely the same. Nah, there's just something I'm kind of curious about. If they got permission to use them, I'm sure they'd be super nice for patrols and stuff like that. I bet Noelle'd die of happiness. I think you might be right. Looks like we have visitors from the Empire. Let's go check it out. Look at that fancy ass... It's gonna say drip, but drip's supposed to be clothing, right? Oh, a limo? Those... Oh, I can't read this. I can't read this out this fast. Holy shit. I can read it fast enough. I can't read it out loud fast enough. It appears to be a Rhineford company limousine. Ooh, Ellie knows? Hope it isn't the fine ladies and gentlemen of the special support section. Good day, everyone. I trust that Crossbow has been treating you well. Uncle Dieter? It's been a while, sir. It has indeed. You'll have to forgive me. Did my arrival get in the way of your duties? Not at all. This guy's suave as ever, I see. Are you returning from a business trip by any chance, sir? That's right. Negotiations in the Empire. But that aside, can't help but ask about that great big thing sitting behind you. I guess it's hard not to notice. It's kind of a long story. I see. Allow me to make an educated guess, then. correct me if I'm wrong, but it must be one of the new CGF's new armored cars or something like that, right? How did you... Did I catch you off guard? There's a simple explanation, I assure you. You see, at the party I attended yesterday, I ran into the CGF commander. He, in his drunkenness, mentioned something about that very car to one of his subordinates, I believe. I've sat with him at multiple parties now, and I really do think he should work on that drinking problem of his. Well, that answers that. You must have left for the Empire directly after the party, correct? If that's the case, you might have the clue we're looking for. What exactly do you mean? Allow me to explain. I think I'm starting to understand. That would certainly explain why there's an armored car with mounted guns just sitting in the middle of a high-traffic area. However, I'm afraid I won't be of much help to you all. Like I said earlier, I had negotiations in the Empire today, so I had to leave the party early in order to make it on time. In other words, by the time the commander made it back to Bellegarde Gate, I was already long gone. Jeez, what a bummer. Guess all we can do is stick to retracing his steps. This may be presumptuous of me to ask, but can I give you a piece of advice I was given by Belle a long time ago? Maribel gave you advice? Again, it was many, many years ago, but I had the habit of losing things. There were just so many projects I had to keep track of that I couldn't help but misplace a document here and there. Really? I would have never guessed that, judging by how you act now. I feel like part of it had to do with my still being young and inexperienced at the time, too. Anyway, every time I would lose something, Belle would always be there to find it for me. And each time she would let out a great big sigh and tell me this. Father, how many times do I need to tell you, when you lose something, you have to look where you'd least expect it to be? Search the unexpected places. Well, I guess that makes a certain amount of sense. In short, Belle was simply trying to tell me to change my perspective. Though I don't know how useful you all will find this advice, of course. No, sir, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. I don't know if I've been much help, but I hope you find what you're looking for. Oh dear, I seem to have gotten carried away with our conversation. I think my car might be a bit of a nuisance, sitting in the middle of the gate like this. If you'll excuse me. Oh, have a safe drive home, sir. Thank you, sir. Till we meet again, SSS. Never changes, that guy. You know, he gave us some pretty valuable advice. Change our perspective, huh? It's definitely something we forgot to think about. It might be the key to finding the key. Now then, let's keep retracing the commander's steps and see where that takes us. I believe Warrant Officer Muriel told us that after the commander parked the car, he went to the mess hall. Yeah, let's take our investigation there. Yo, Stella, keeping yourself busy? Oh, Randy, funny seeing you here. Were you wanting to order something? Not exactly. We're searching for the armored car's key as per Warrant Officer Muriel's request. Oh, so you guys are the ones who got stuck with that? The warrant officer already asked me to look around. I combed over the mess hall high and low, but it's nowhere to be found. I suppose we can mark the mess hall off our list then. We are in the process of retracing the commander's steps. Do you mind recounting what you witnessed last night? Sure, I don't mind. The first day of the anniversary festival was incredibly hectic here. I was finally winding down from the craziness of the day when the commander stormed in here, utterly wasted. All of a sudden, he yelled at me to cook something that would sober him up, so I had to do some forced overtime. And because of that, I wasn't able to get around to any of the prep work I needed to do for today. Wow, he sounds pretty terrible. For sure, a guy swaggers around like he owns the place, but doesn't do a lick of actual work. Sounds like he's the complete opposite of Deputy Commander Bales. Excuse me, would you know if he had the key on him while he was eating his meal? Beats me. I only heard about it being lost when I woke up this morning, so I'm afraid I wasn't really paying attention. That's so. There's no way of knowing whether he had the key here or not. What's everyone doing gathered around in the mess hall? Good timing, Beyond. These people are helping the CGF recover the key or whatever. Nice to meet you. We're the Special Support Section. Oh yeah, I've heard about you all. Nice to meet you too. Hey Beyond, still the same military buff as always? Afraid so. It's been a while, Randy. So Beyond, did you end up finding the key? You know, the one the warrant officer told us about? After giving it a quick search, I can safely say that it isn't in the inn. I'm pretty sure the commander didn't bother heading there after his meal anyway. Sorry, but what do you mean by pretty sure? Weren't you at the inn last night? I imagine you would know whether he came in or not, right? I'd finished my work for the day by then, so I was actually taking a break up on the roof when he got back. Wait, hold on. Did you remember something? Yeah, I passed by him as I was leaving the roof. And if I'm not wrong, I remember him spinning around something that looked like a keychain. That must have been the key you were all looking for. Then that means extremely likely that the commander had the key until he headed up for the roof after leaving the mess hall. It bothers me that he would act so nonchalant with something so important. I certainly agree, but at least we picked up a valuable statement. Good thing that memory of yours finally kicked in, eh? Better late than never, right? You've got to be kidding me. Do you realize how much time I wasted searching the mess hall because of you? Sorry about that. Well, I think it's about time for me to head back to work. See you later, Stella! He ran. Well, thanks to him, we finally got ourselves a solid lead. Thanks for all your help too, Stella. Randy's right, even though you only knew it wasn't in the mess hall, that narrowed down our list of potential hiding places significantly. Suppose that's true, because I went from 2 to 1. You're welcome. I'm not really sure how important this key is, but please find it, not just for the CGF's sake, but for Warrant Officer Muriel's. We'll do our best, I promise. Now is our next destination, the roof. I assume it's the roof and not like the side roof. Well, we made it to the roof. According to Warrant Officer Muriel, the CGF commander sunk his heart out up here. I imagine it took a while to climb the stairs while he was under the influence. Yes, but our biggest issue is that he doesn't remember where exactly he misplaced the key. If we were to lose it anywhere, this would be the place. Let's try searching for a while and see what that takes us. Or where that takes us. Or whatever he said. My voice is getting pretty hoarse already. Wait, is that it? Wire? Just where in the world could this key be? Didn't I see... Is that the same? Because I saw another one over here. Oh. What's this? The lid of a juice can. Now we can just throw this away. What's that shiny object there? It's just a 10 mirror coin. The commander probably dropped it. Can I take it? What if I take it? Oh, fuck. May or may not have hiccups. That tunnel leads into Ereboni, right? That's right. More specifically, that tunnel and the fortified mountain base up ahead both comprise Gorelia Fortress. As the Empire's easternmost stronghold, it is used to keep Calvard in check. Seeing it this close, I cannot help but feel incredibly intimidated by the Empire. I can't blame you for feeling that way, Teotot. After all, that mountains hide in two of the Empire's scariest weapons, the railway guns. Railway guns? I feel like I've heard of them before. Sure you have. They're the pride and joy of the Imperial Army. They're ultimate weapons of mass destruction. Where'd those bad boys fire 80 red shells? Interesting, so these are the battle weapons developed by the Reinford Company. 2 years ago, tensions between the Empire and the Republic had finally reached a breaking point. While both countries began to conduct the large-scale military exercises, the wall over there opened, revealing their two enormous railway guns. Weapons which have the capacity to hit Crosswell City. If Erebonia were to unleash them, tragedy would be unavoidable. Crosswell Times never once mentioned these while I was living in Calvard. I never knew things were that unstable at the time. Well, as you can see, they got their trump cards stored away right now. We might owe the Laburlian Queen's non-aggression pact thanks for that. Definitely. I'd always heard that she was an admirable person, but I have a newfound respect for her now. Looks like we got sidetracked. We should continue our search for the key. We already searched every place it might be up here, haven't we? Well, at the very least, we know for a fact that the commander was up here. True, but we may have made a mistake to assume that he dropped the key on the roof. If that were the case, the guardsman would have found it immediately. Considering what Mr. Croyce told us earlier, we might need to change our perspective on this entire thing. It's only a possibility, but what if the key fell into a place that we can't normally reach? Let's investigate every nook and cranny of this place one more time. What if you just dropped it on the road down there? Drunk people drop shit all the time. Maybe it's on the side bit. Huh? Lloyd? What's the matter? I see it. Oh, okay. How the hell did it end up in a place like that? Given its true location, I am not surprised that they were unable to find the key, no matter how much they scoured the gate. For now, let's let the warrant officer know. Should be able to reach it with a ladder. Hopefully they have one around here we can borrow. Alright, let's go find her. Think you were looking for this? It seriously ended up in a place like that? I never would have found it then. What probably happened is that your commander dropped it while he was singing on the roof. That aside, I'm just relieved that you were able to find it. Thanks to you, we can finally move that armored car someplace where the tourists won't stumble across it. Guess I mean you're dead this time, Randy. Don't worry about it. But if you really want to make things even, how about going on a date with me? It'd be a good time. I don't know what I was expecting. Idiots never change, do they? Well, thank you for everything, SSS. You're welcome. If you ever need anything from us, all you have to do is submit a support request. I'll keep that in mind. Now, if you'll excuse me. Case closed, eh? Suppose so. I wasn't sure we would find the key for a second there. If a stranger picked it up, I don't know what we would have done. Considering where it was dropped, I'd say we got lucky. I am inclined to agree. Incidents like this could be avoided if the commander was a bit more observant. He's always been an incompetent jackass who only thinks about himself, even back when I was stationed here. If we didn't find that key, Mariel probably would have taken the heat for losing it. That man is hopeless. No denying that. Still, at least we know that there are people like the deputy commander and the warrant officer doing honest work in the CGF. I'd like to think that most of the guardsmen are following suit, despite everything. Good point, Lloyd. Well, time to head out. Yeah, let's go. Let us find famous views? I don't know. I straight up don't know where to go. There's bound to be a few within the city that I take. Like, what if I try going to the roof of the SSS? And, like, outside of IBC and... Or maybe... let's try Station Street. More trains! Or like the airport, maybe? Okay. Not there. Famous views of Crossbow. It's around the whole state. I find it odd I haven't found a single one yet, though. The church? That would be a famous view, wouldn't it? I assume it's famously large? Do I have to run around as Ellie? She's the one taking the photos. I don't think this game would do something so arbitrary. Now that I really think about it. You'd think this would be one of them. Oh! That's a safety hazard if I ever seen one. There ain't even a fence here. I really doubt anyone would be standing on the edge of a cliff like this in the first place. Look, you can see the bottom of the valley from here. Quite the drop, isn't it? If you stare for too long, it starts to feel like it's sucking you down into it. Not a very pleasant feeling. This is a cemetery, after all. Perhaps someone from the other side is beckoning you to join them. Did you really have to phrase it like that, Tio? Well, putting that aside, the spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article. You mind taking a few photos for us, Ellie? Not at all. Don't expect a masterpiece from me, though. Relax, Mademoiselle. I'm sure it'll turn out great. Just gotta peek through that lens, give it a click, then bam, we're all set, yeah? If only capturing a great photo were that simple. You have to plan your composition to ensure you capture your subject how you want to in the frame. The slightest change in weather or wind can also drastically alter the impression of the final picture. Sometimes you'll come across a picture-perfect shot that lasts for only a brief second. Will be lost forever if you miss your chance. True, the difference in quality between amateur and professional photography is immediately apparent. I would imagine a simpleton would have difficulty grasping any level of intricacy or nuance required of the task. Hey now, just where was that last comment directed? Alright, let's calm down, everyone. We need to let Ellie focus on taking the photo. Alright, I'll do my best. There we go. Took a couple of extras just in case. Yeah, it looks like you pulled through. Well, how'd they turn out? I won't have an answer for you until I've seen the developed photos. At the very least, I think they'll get the job done. I believe it would be safe to assume Ellie has regained her photography skills. While I'm no expert in the field, so I'll trust her judgment. Should keep our eyes peeled for other scenic locations we can take photos of. With that, shall we get going? Does that mean they could just be on any like side bit of any road? I think that's what that means. Alright, well, I guess we're running to Maine's. There's bound to be one on that road, because there's, like, waterfalls and shit. I think there's one, like, cliffside view. I don't remember this enemy. I've seen it. One experience. Well, these are even weaker than the West Road. Now I feel like I have to run like, through every nook and cranny. Now it's just like down the middle of the road. Oh, there's bound to be a photo down in this area. Maybe I shouldn't turbo the whole time, because then I just accidentally run into enemies.
私の番です。そこです。はい。そこだ。お返しです。俺の番だな。さてと、さてと、よかった。
Oh, it's a fishing spot, though. I forgot there was a fishing spot here. There's bound to be a photo, though. There's a goddamn, like rainbow. Really? Nothing? Sad I don't have any earthworms. That definitely seems to be the more popular bait. That and red flies. The two I don't have much of. Ooh, that's new. Possibly rare too, because it gave me like a lot of sepith. I think that one was new too. I'm just gonna use up all the bait I have. Only 5 that time? Maybe that was like a first catch bonus where I got 20. How is this not a photo? How is this not a photo? I can't exactly see it from this bridge. They even mentioned it being a scenic spot. That should have been a photo. These things give good water sepith. Yeah, 52 water, and I'm like lower on water compared to everything else. Fighting them feels like a good idea. Sad I couldn't hit all 4. Didn't really matter though.
行くぜ。
Come on.
敵出現。
俺の番だな。
I want to actually fight him.
任せてくれ。そう。はい。行きます。
Especially with the confusion.
私の番ね。
That kind of sucks.
そこだ。俺の番だな。
No, he's asleep. I'm down. I'm down with this.
私の番ね。はい。よかった。 任せてくれ。
I wish we could blow them up though. Just get some free Sepith. Oh, this is one. It's gotta be. Where's my prompt? Get this out of the way.
よし。一気に行くぞ。私だ。任せてくれ。やっ。はい。そこです。
よっしゃ。
さてと。私の番。データ収集終了しました。
There's no way this is not a photo. We took pictures of that dreary-ass foggy cemetery pit? And we don't take pictures of this? Holy shit. Alright, I've caught up on water. Maybe the doll studio will be one. It's a famous doll studio. No. I think the 25 chest was on the western road to Belgard. How you doing, Sarayu? You doing good? Don't know if there'll be any photos along the way. I'm doing pretty good today. I have my ups and downs lately. Mostly downs. To be honest. Today's been a decent day though. Did we take a photo of this? Of the famous Rosenberg studio? I still can't believe that fucking gorgeous mountain vista was not a photo. Just see if there's like a trigger. Just hanging out. Okay, apparently not. Bam, 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 bam. There better be like at least one in Mainz, at least one in Armorica, at least one at the hospital. And then after that, I have no fucking clue. Maybe the park. The highway park. What about one near here? Photo? Oh, thank God. The sight never becomes any less impressive, especially so when we are this close up. Yes, this is one of Crossbell's landmarks. You would be hard-pressed to find a waterfall this grand in another country. I bet it gives off such a soothing vibe. Next time someone talks about cleansing their heart and mind, I know exactly where to send them. Should we meditate under the waterfall? We can do the ohms and everything. They say meditating under a waterfall while only wearing a loincloth can help you reach true enlightenment. That sounds a bit dangerous to me. I think I'll pass. I would rather vomit than picture you in a loincloth. Thank you very much. I was thinking as opposed to just being fully clothed. I don't know if it's any more dangerous if you're just in a loincloth. Come on, Teotot, don't be shy. Putting that idea aside, this spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article. Why bother with the loincloth? Exactly! Will you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Wait, there's a fishing spot here! Oh, I'm like completely out of bait. I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. It seems like things went well. With that, shall we get going? Okay. That's 2. We have found 2 of them. But there is a fishing spot, though. I can see the ripple. Oh, there it is. Like, I can see the ripples. I think I need 2 more fish to rank up. Wish there was a way to buy bait. They don't give a... What I need is earthworms. It seems like earthworms are super popular at every fishing spot. Does the tunnel count? Oh. But that... Have I fought one of these? There's so many monster types on these roads. It's crazy. I have. I'm gonna get turned around, try and go this way. Ooh, I can go this way now. Moon Temple. Am I liking this game so far? It is so far the best arc. Oh, the fucking earthquake worms. I can hit both. So I'm gonna. Can't hit both. Oh, I should have detected. Oh well. Maybe the other one will live. You drop earthworms? Do they? I didn't even look. Dang, I didn't detect them. No, actual XP. That might be a bad idea, because now they're gonna earth. Okay, it's single target. It's still a lot of damage though. That's Cross Mirage. Ooh, she finally has an AoE ability that's fucking huge. Oh, it's getting healed next turn. It's not immune to anything though. Really weak to fire. They're both weak to fire. It's not really worth it unless it's Ellie or Tio casting it, though. I don't have any fire. The casters never have fire in this goddamn series. It's always my own fault, and I don't care. It's my own fault. I mean, the bird's weak to ice, so... It had so many status effects. It's kind of ridiculous. Not a lot of Sepith, but I am getting those earthworms. Just one? Let's try a spell. See how much damage they do. Yeah, that's still decent. Alright. I mean, they have less arts, but it's not abysmal. I had hoped that Phantom Thief B would be the one to loot me. Guess I'm not beautiful enough. Help! I'm careening off a cliff! I think my S brakes were cut. Not commenting on that one. Ooh, this is a big defensive upgrade. They lose 2 strength. Like, I'll give it to Ellie. The AI just loves to run past everyone and go straight for Ellie. Plus, it's fitting that the girl with a gun wears a bulletproof vest. It just makes sense, you know? I think it's just these 2 enemy types here. Photo? Photo? It's hard to look with a bird following me. What is with these ruins? They look dilapidated. Since saying you're not commenting, I comment. Shh. Shh. We're at a temple. No yelling. I think it's the ruins of a temple built during the Middle Ages. Whatever the details are, the CGF doesn't want anyone entering, judging by the barricade. Same as Stargazer's Tower. No reason to go trespassing, still, it's quite the view, isn't it? I bet we could take a great photo of this area for Grace's article. Will you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Which reminds me, I guess we could take one at Stargazer's Tower. I wonder if they'd want to take one of the police academy. I didn't really go that way. I figured it'd be a waste of time, but... So how you guys doing? You doing good? Enjoying your Friday? We've had a terrible week and glad it's over. Me too! Although I have to work tomorrow, but still. I mean, I work every day, so kind of doesn't matter. Twinsies! What? Where the hell was this hiding? Stupid rocktopus.
行きます。へい。
Gonna rock that puss.
ちょろいぜ。
I rocked that puss. Hell yeah. Sprawling on the couch playing a Pokemon ROM hack on my couch all day is enjoyment, then yes. I mean, that sounds pretty enjoyable. I don't even have a couch. Which ROM hack was it? I recently found out about one called, like, I don't remember if it has a name, but, like, the Pokemon are called Fakemon. Because it's, like, fake versions of, like, ridiculous Pokemon for a certain gen. Crystal Legacy, I've not heard of that one. Beanie bee, beanie bee. This doesn't make Gen 2 not suck. I don't remember. I don't remember any Gen 2. So I'm trying to remember any. I'm like, just... Was Cyndaquil Gen 2? That was like a little... How would you describe it? A tiny dinosaur with like a fire mohawk? Is that Gen 2? Okay. Or maybe Cyndaquil was the grass one. I don't fucking know. You're both saying yes, so I guess I was right. Those are probably the only two, and then maybe I guess Pichu was probably Gen 2. Beyond that, I don't fucking know. Is Gen 2 the one? I was always curious about this particular Pokemon because it was all filled with mystery. The one where it's like a random like glyph or like a letter, and like everyone you would run. There were like 12 or 20 different like versions of it that you could find in the wild. What was the lore behind those? I was so curious when I was a kid and never learned about them. Unknown. I don't remember what they were called. Probably unknown. Unknown. Were they just forever a mystery? There was an awful level curve. I definitely played Gen 2 apparently, since I am remembering bits and pieces. I don't know if I ever finished the game. I definitely didn't. I've never caught every Pokemon in a Pokemon game ever. I got pretty close with the first one, I think. I just try to beat the game where I do a Kaizo or something. Or not a Kaizo. A Nuzlocke. There was a bit of a puzzle to limit Pokemon Crystal, but it wasn't much. There was one for every letter of the alphabet. Yeah, that's what I was... Yeah, because they were like a language. It gave off that air of mystery, like there's going to be some super cool secret with them somehow. I'm assuming there isn't. They were just designed to be like this mysterious language Pokemon. They had their own mysterious tower or something. I love the song here. I just like chill atmosphere town songs. JRPG town songs are like my kryptonite. Like they are my weakness. I love them all through and through. I have enough Sepith. That's 3,000, 6,000. There was another one of these 10,000 ones in town somewhere. I think it was in the mall in Central Square. There's bound to be a photo right up here, I bet. No? Look at this view! How is there not a photo in this town? What if there's one in the mine? Bad taste in vistas. Did you... Okay, no. No, there's this one vista on the way to this town that is like the most beautiful mountain view with this beautiful like fucking like sunbeam just going across. No photo. Game does not give a fuck. I'm just checking if there's somehow a photo in here for some reason. Why can't I blow these up? How weak are these? It's level 15. How many levels do I need to have before they, like, blow up? Is it like 10 level difference? I just want to blow them up for the Sepith. Can't believe there's no photo here. So far, it's only been like nature. Maybe they're all just nature, because I tried. Everywhere I've looked, it is not nature. It has not worked. Although the view outside of Maine's, you know. No photo in a dank dark mine. Look, you never know. After it's skipping that one amazing vista, like, I don't know. This makes me think I have to go down West Crossbow Highway again, but... Because I didn't really look around the edges, so I just kind of ran down the road. It's a bus stop. I'm looking at the time. I have not taken a break yet today. I haven't finished my beer, but I do want to make some tea. So I'll be right back.